This is the BMW iVision Dee. It's a concept car that gives you clues as to what the next generation 3 Series saloon could be like when it arrives in 2025. And some of its new features will absolutely blow your mind. It can change colour, make you feel like you've taken LSD, and even convince people that you've turned into a Jedi. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this new car, because I'm Matt Watson and you are watching Carwow. Buy, sell,
Carwow.
The iVision Dee might look a bit familiar if you're a die-hard BMW fan. Remember this? It's the iVision circular concept from a few years ago. This was a small electric hatchback that showed off loads of new sustainable tech that BMW was working on. The new iVision Dee is larger than that car, and it's packed with a lot more exciting technology. In fact, it's called the Dee because DEE stands for Digital Emotional Experience. Yeah, that sounds a bit like marketing speak, doesn't it? But the whole point of this car is to show off the incredible features that BMW will put into its next generation electric cars, like the new 3 Series sized EV that's coming in 2025. One aspect of the iVision Dee that'll inspire future BMWs is the design, and one of the most interesting parts of this new car is the front end. Yes, it's another new BMW with a huge front grille. But before you start commenting that BMW has gone mad, take another look at it. The iVision Dee doesn't have huge vertical grilles like the 4 Series, the X7 and the 7 Series, so it doesn't look like an angry rabbit on wheels. It has 2 horizontal kidneys instead, so it looks totally different. I actually think it looks pretty good. And I love the way they make the car look wider and more aggressive. And the 2-piece vertical headlights remind me of the pairs of round lamps you used to get on classic BMW saloons. The rest of the iVision Dee has a strong retro vibe too. From the side, it looks like someone took a classic E33 series and rounded off all the edges. There's even a contrasting band that runs through the doors and around the bumpers, just like on the old E30. The back of this new concept looks even simpler and more pared back. It's a bit like BMW was rationing the ink in its designers' pens. There are 2 horizontal light pods and another yellow band with a D logo, but that's it. The design isn't 100% finished yet though. BMW plans to reveal an updated concept later this year that'll be closer to what the forthcoming production car will look like. For now, this is your best look yet at BMW's next fully electric saloon. But what do you think? Do you like the boxy design of the iVision Dee, or do you prefer something streamlined like the new Hyundai Ioniq 6? I've put a pinned comment below, so you get and vote right now on which is your favourite, this BMW or the Hyundai. If you think the iVision Dee looks a bit too subtle, how about a colour-changing model? Yes, this new concept comes with an all-new version of the e-ink technology BMW developed for an iX concept last year. That car could only change from black to white. The new iVision Dee can instantly switch between 32 different colours. And you don't have to pick one colour for the whole car either. The body panels are split into 240 different segments, so the car can reskin itself with stripes, patterns, and even animations. You can also change the colour of the kidney grills at the front, so you can make them smaller, change their shape, or even make them disappear completely. BMW has also programmed set animations that are supposed to make the car look excited to see you when you unlock it. That sounds fine, but you know what doesn't sound fine? The name BMW has given to this feature. It's mashed the words physical and digital together and called it the Figital icon. That's just silly. You know what else is silly? The iVision Dee's door handles. Well, there aren't actually any door handles at all, and that's the problem. Instead, you see, it comes with gesture opening doors. Okay, so you get to act like Jedi Master Yoda and open the door using the Force, but that's going to get a bit annoying after a while, isn't it? What's even weirder is that the car can project a digital avatar of your face onto the door as part of the welcome sequence. So you'll be standing there, waving your hand at a picture of yourself while you wait for the car to let you in. People are going to think you've gone mad. If this sounds a bit too much technology, then wait till you get inside the new iVision Dee. It looks like BMW has put this concept on a digital detox. The dashboard and seats have a simple one-piece fabric covering, and you'll struggle to find any buttons or switches anywhere in the car. The squared-off steering wheel reminds you of the one in the iVision circular concept, but that car also has loads of extra 3D printed parts made from interesting materials to make its cabin a bit more exciting. You don't get any of that in the iVision Dee, but don't worry, because this new car has a secret weapon. Almost every new car comes with some kind of touchscreen these days, and some of these are big enough to put a home cinema to shame. Just check out the huge theatre screen system you can get in the new 7 Series. But where's the touchscreen in this new concept? Well, it doesn't have one. Instead, the whole infotainment system is built into the car's huge full-screen heads-up display. You can choose how much information it displays using a slider on the dashboard. The most basic screens show you the same info you get in a heads-up display today. You'll see your current speed and any upcoming satellite navigation directions. You can add extra displays if you need to make a phone call or play music. And the system can highlight potential hazards, such as cyclists, by displaying a big red box around them on the windscreen. But this technology goes a step further than anything else I've ever seen. When you put the slider into the high setting, the windows automatically darken and the heads-up display projects augmented reality animations over the whole windscreen. This tech looks cool, but it would only work in self-driving cars. It probably isn't safe to drive around while you're enjoying a simulated acid trip. Despite this, BMW has said it plans to introduce some form of full-width heads-up display technology very soon on its production cars. It'll actually feature in the next generation Neue Klasse electric cars that arrive in 2025. In a few years' time, you'll actually be able to buy a BMW where the whole windscreen turns into a massive infotainment display. But what does this Neue Klasse phrase actually mean? Well, BMW has confirmed that it's developing some brand new technology that will underpin a range of new electric cars, and the first one will go on sale in 2025. This platform will be called the Neue Klasse in German, or New Class in English. These cars will be inspired by concepts like the iVision Circular and the new iVision Dee, and they'll be completely different from any electric, petrol or diesel-powered car BMW has ever made. Oliver Zipser, the chairman of BMW, confirmed that the first car using this platform will be a saloon, and it will be about the same size as today's 3 Series, and there'll also be a sporty SUV along after that. This will probably be a replacement for the iX3 SUV. Zipser also said that the vehicles built on the New Class platform will account for about half of the cars BMW plans to sell globally by 2030. So that means it will spread into other segments too, like hatchbacks, luxury cars and performance models. BMW hasn't gone into much detail about the iVision Dee's batteries, but it has already said that it plans to fit the new class with some next-generation lithium-ion cells. The headline figure for these batteries are pretty exciting. They could help improve a car's range by around 30%. This iX50 is supposed to manage more than 380 miles on a full charge. If you take that figure and add an extra 30%, like BMW claims, you get almost 500 miles of range. That's over 30 miles further than you can drive in the longest range Mercedes EQS. That has a claimed range of 464 miles. But that's not all. The new technology will help cars charge faster as well. BMW reckons you'll be able to fully charge your car 30% quicker using these new batteries and an updated 800-volt electrical system. The quickest charging BMW at the moment is the i4. That's compatible with 205 kilowatt chargers that can boost your battery from 10% to 80% full in just over half an hour. Future BMWs using the new class technology could manage the same charge in around 20 minutes. These new battery packs will also be a structured part of the car's chassis. This means they'll help make the car stronger and stiffer rather than relying on it to support their own weight. This is similar to the structural batteries Tesla fits to its latest Model Y, and it means you don't need to add loads of heavy bracing to hold the battery cells in place. This helps make the car lighter, which improves the range and the performance. But how much will these next generation new class cars cost? You know, like the Vision Dee inspired 3 Series. Well, electric cars tend to cost more than petrol or diesel cars today. Take the BMW iX for example. It costs almost £70,000, which is about £5,000 more than the cheapest X5 you can buy at the moment. One of the key points though about the new class platform is that it'll help BMW spread EV technology to more car segments without each car costing a fortune to develop. But don't expect the forthcoming electric 3 Series to cost less than the one you can buy today. Not just because of inflation, because it'll get features like the ones in the new iVision Dee. And after all, that headline-grabbing infotainment technology is not going to come cheap. Anyhow, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Let me know some other videos you'd like to see. And click on those windows there to watch some more videos. And if you click on that box there, you can go to Carwow and we will help you sell your car. Just upload some photos, give a brief description, and our dealers will bid on your car to make sure you get a great price for it. Thanks for watching.